Hey guys, it's your favorite Dinabot here, and today we're going to be talking about, well, me just thanking y'all. I just want to tell y'all thank you for all that you guys have done and for everything, okay? You guys have made this channel grow. You guys made this channel prosper, and I can't think of a better community to have at my back than the one that I've managed to, kind of make here. So thank you for being a part of the legendary community, and everything is hopefully going to go its way. I will let you guys know that I will be starting a Patreon once I actually hit 1K, or at least, sorry, or at least 1,000 subs. Okay, once I hit 1,000 subs, I will be starting a Patreon very soon here. So I really hope you guys, understand why I haven't made a Patreon. It's just not really ready yet, and I will be reasonable with the pricing. So let's talk about what you guys can expect. You guys can expect an Optimus Prime from the Fall of Cybertron continuity to be power scaled, okay? How strong is he? How fast is he? How durable is he? All that. And I will be putting him against Luna Garen. Yeah, you guys are going to understand why once I make that video. I will also be doing the same for Megatron, okay? And I will be putting him against maybe another fellow monster. Next up, we got Sideswipe versus Sunstreaker. Oh, what's up? Not Sideswipe versus. Sideswipe and Sunstreaker will both be getting their own power scaling video to show how strong, how fast, and how powerful they actually are, because they really were some of the most powerful Autobots at the time. And their opponents are going to be Sasori and Datara. Yeah. We're also going to be giving Nergigante his time to shine, and this will actually serve as kind of a scaling point for most of the other monsters in Monster Hunter. Because let's be real, that verse is criminally underrated, and I don't think I've been doing it justice, especially the Elder Dragon level monsters and Elder Dragons in general. And I'll be putting him up against Godzilla. So consider this a redo of the Elder Dragons versus Godzilla, where it's only Nergigante. Size equalized, by the way. So next up, I'll be doing Saberwolf and giving him a power scaling video, and putting him against maybe a random Mortal Kombat character, maybe even against Shao Kahn. Just for just for that feel, Next up, we got the ones I'm redoing. 2023 version of Grimlock versus the Hulk. In that, it may say some of the same things, but it actually will be updated with better information and better circumstances. Meaning the fight is going to be a lot more harder than the original. Optimus Prime versus Darkseid, Groudon versus Godzilla will both get an update as well, as those really need it, in all honesty. They really need to be updated. Gorosaurus versus King Caesar was another matchup I just kind of made as like an early start to my channel when I was a bit younger, and I really was just doing things just to do things. King Ghidorah versus Destroyer, again, will get a much more professional update, as it pretty much needs it. It really just needs it. Same with Zilla versus Batra, much more professional update. And considering the recent comics, yeah, this definitely needs an update. Rodan versus Manda. Oh yes, that'll definitely get an update as well, as this fight pretty much was just way too interesting for me to pass up. Now, for some of the newer matches, you guys will get Galvatron from the Unicron trilogy versus Thanos from the comics. So, yeah, I'm going to need y'all to prepare for that. Then you have Deathwing versus Godzilla. Probably Comic Godzilla, because Monsterverse is about to get slapped. Nah, you'll see why. Next, I will have to do Illidan Stormage versus... versus Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze from the comics. Yeah, we're going to need that. We're going to need them comics real quick. Then we'll have him against Doctor Strange. Yep. Oh, yeah. Best believe we doing all that. Next up, Dalmador versus Fatalis. We're actually going to see that. We're going to do it. Yeah, that's right. Here on this channel, we about to really do it. And then we'll put Dalmador against Godzilla. Yep. Oh, yeah. Best believe we are. We gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for y'all. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna definitely give y'all the content that you need. Now, as for gaming, that's pretty simple here. Evolve, still gonna be a part of this channel. Gonna give y'all some new gameplay a lot more frequently. The same with Maneater. Yep, the shark that goes around killing and eating everybody up. Don't even discriminate. Yep, I'm gonna be doing that too. Then Transformers Devastation. have not played that in a while, definitely needs to be back on this channel. Next up, we got the survival. Obviously, me throwing in characters into dangerous situations and see if they can survive. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to see if Spider-Man, right? MCU, Spider-Man only, can survive Skull Island 2017. Alita Battle Angel will be thrown into Tomorrow War. Joker is going to be thrown into Mortal Kombat to see if he would survive it. Kong 2005 will be thrown into Monster Hunter. No hunters, meaning he has to deal with all those monsters. Such a shame. And Celine from Underworld. I have not figured out where she could go, where she's surviving. Maybe I'll pick a Jurassic Planet. Most definitely. And finally, we got Ginormica surviving the Toho Monster Island, or maybe the Hollow Earth. Never know. I might do both. But now let's go into the most important part of this. The story. The story point of this entire thing. I actually got rid of Chapter 2 because I realized what I needed to do and what I wanted. We're going to use Shattered Glass for this. All right? There's going to be a focal point here, and we're going to use Shattered Glass to kind of like build that story up, to build that tech of the Uprising arc up. And we're going to only have one of the Shattered Glass characters. And that's going to be everyone's favorite, Shattered Glass Megatron. Yep. Don't worry, the others will come, but it's going to be more akin to his Transformers animated version rather than his, his comic version. So in this one, Megatron actually unleashes the soul of King Caesar, right? This is after he is captured by Endron, and the soul goes around and chooses Saberwolf. Yeah, so it chooses Conrad in this one, and it actually changes up his power set. But this makes him more vicious, more ruthless, but he cares about the environment more. He becomes more attuned with nature. And this pretty much makes him go into, well, the next season with the mindset that he needs to find the other Titans. So with very little to stop him, I'll probably add another villain as well. Maybe a Shattered Glass Autobot. He goes on and he goes to pretty much save the Titans from this Autobot here. And they pretty much go back to the surface world and make themselves known. Meaning he becomes the king of these kaiju here. And then in season 3, this is when Megatron comes down with his team of Decepticons, remember, Shattered Glass, and they have to fight against the Autobots and prevent them from awakening Metroplex. Metroplex will be featured in season 2 as kind of like a side villain, but in this one, he's going to be one of the main catalysts for, well, kind of Conrad to take his role as the Guardian of Earth and the King of the Monsters a bit more seriously. So in all honesty, the story's going to be action-packed. Season 1 is still going to carry on with, the main villain basically being the Avengers in this one. So I think that's pretty much it. That's all I really have to say, except for Happy New Year. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope this year was made brighter, and if I made your season brighter as well, okay? I hope I made your year brighter as well, and thank y'all for helping me get through this year as well, and helping my channel grow this year, okay? And I love y'all. I really do. I mean that with my heart. I mean that to the community that helped me become what I am. This is Legendary Grimlock, and I'll see you guys later, and have a Happy New Year.